Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you this morning, and I was supposed to do this review last night, but I didn't have time to do it because I was slightly interrupted by my mom coming out on our patio just to uh, chill and I guess smoke a cigarette or whatever. But basically, I'm returning to you for an album review for Invent Animate's new album, Heavener, that I just got done listening to yesterday. I was gonna do it yesterday, like I said, it's just got interrupted getting close to the end of the last video. So pretty much I'm gonna discuss what I listened to for this album and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this album review. Now it starts with the first track, Absence Persistent. And off the bat, it's a pretty good song. I really like the screams in this track from time to time. Majority of clean sings. There's some screams from time to time. It just depends on which area in the song, but pretty much the lead singer impressed me with his clean vocals, which you'll have to remind me in the comment section below what the lead singer's name is, because I'm very new to this band, just so you guys know. So 5 out of 5 for Absence Persistent. Shade Astray, there were some slight moments where I felt the song did all right, and then, but most likely it did all right. It was good in its own way. I just felt a little annoyed with how he was screaming and singing the yell sings. It just didn't connect with me on a level where I was liking it. But other than that, the song did perform good in its own way. So 4.5 out of 5 for Shade Astray. Labyrinthine is a pretty amazing song. Definitely rocks for sure. Really enjoyed this track. And just the way the guy's screaming through most of the track, the lead singer is doing very well. There's some clean sings, but it's a majority of screaming in this song, so 5 out of 5. Without a Whisper was the last single for this album before the album dropped, which was last Friday, of course, March 17th. I just didn't review it last Friday because I was so hung up with other things happening, and I was a little preoccupied with other album reviews then. But still, Without a Whisper's getting a 5 out of 5. Great song and good song for the last single for this album. False Meridian is a great track in my opinion. Really like the screams in this song from the lead singer, and basically the way it drags out to 5 minutes, it performs very well with the breakdowns and all that. So 5 out of 5. Reverie is my least favorite. I don't hate this song, it's just a little mellow for my taste. It has good moments with the piano work, but I think it just drags on a bit too much in my personal opinion. Feels like it drags for the 3 minutes of a runtime. So 4.5 out of 5 for this one. Immolation of Night, very amazing song. Really enjoyed how this song turned out. Uh, with the breakdowns, the screams from the lead singer, and all that. So it's a pretty amazing song, and I highly recommend you check this one out too. I think it was one of the singles for the album. So 5 out of 5 for Immolation of Night. Purity Weeps is a pretty amazing song. Really enjoyed this track. So 5 out of 5. I like the screams. I like the drum work and guitar work in it. It's pretty amazing. Void Surfacing is another great track. It takes a little bit to build up to the opening of the song, but it does perform very well in my personal opinion. So 5 out of 5. Ember Glow is the second to last song for the album, and I did enjoy it. It's a pretty strong single, or I think it was a single if I remember correctly. So 5 out of 5. I'm not 100% sure, but if it's not, then I think it's the next song that I'm going to be talking about, which is Elysium, and that is a great closing track in my personal opinion. It is almost 5 minutes, but it does pretty well to entertain me in my personal opinion. So 5 out of 5. Overall, production, mixing, and execution wise, I think Invent Animate did a really good job on this album. There's two songs I'm not sure if I'm connecting with, which is Shade Astray and Reverie. I think Shade Astray did perform a little better than Reverie, but other than that, I still think it's a pretty strong album. So if I were to give this Invent Anime Heavener album a score, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. Pretty awesome stuff. Definitely recommend you check this album out. I know I'm a little late to reviewing it, and I apologize for that. It's just I've been so busy outside of YouTube with trying to get things unpacked and all that in my house. So I'm getting there, but it's gonna take a little bit more time. So yeah, 9 out of 10 for Invent Anime Heavener album. Thanks for watching.